someone who studies artificial intelligence. I mean, if anybody listens to this podcast, be like, what the fuck does this guy do? He dresses
so
like Reservoir Dogs. They talk about movies.
So many people angry right now.
Who
Talk about autonomous vehicles.
We have plenty of time, sir. We have plenty of time. But that's the beautiful thing about this podcast. We're just talking. So tell me what you got here with your notes, man. I mean, you are fucking prepared. Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of shit here. You have many, many pages.
For sure. I don't miss stuff. I mean, there's been a lot of exciting stuff on the autonomous vehicle space.
Since you came on, I got a Tesla, and I've experienced what that thing is like when I put it on autopilot, and it's stunning. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it's the future. In
terms of the performance of the vehicle.
It's amazing. Well, in terms of its ability to change lanes and its ability to drive without you doing anything, I just put my hand on the wheel and hold it there, and it does all the work.
So, because like one or two people listen to this podcast, I want to take this opportunity and tell people, if you drive a Tesla, whether you listen to this now or a year from now or 2 years from now, Tesla or any other car, keep your damn eyes on the road. So whatever you think the system is able to do, you will have to still monitor the road, and you will still have to take over when it fails. When.
Really?
So this is like the moment we're throwing down, right? No, I think it's
this is your level of expertise, obviously. I mean, I'm not throwing down with you on this.
No, I think it's really important to, in this transitionary phase, whatever the car company, whatever the system, that we don't overtrust the system. We don't become complacent. We don't think it can do more than it can. Currently, 40,000 people die in the United States from fatal crashes. The number one reason for that is distraction. So texting, smartphone.
How much has it gone up since smartphones?
People don't exactly, they're trying to understand that. There's a lot of studies showing that it's significant increases, but it's hard to say it's because of smartphones. But it's almost obvious.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious.
The flip side is, even though everybody's now using a smartphone, texting and so on, they've become better at using the smartphone. So they're better at texting and driving. Ugh. They're better at balancing that. Now, this is a horrible thing to do. So if you're listening to this podcast, you should listen to it in your car and keep your eyes on the road and not text. I think
the worst was Pokemon. When Pokemon was in its prime, I was watching a guy on the highway playing Pokemon as he was driving. No more than one person, two people. A guy, and I saw a girl do it once too, holding the phone on the steering wheel, playing Pokemon.
Yeah, it's incredible.
What are you doing, Jamie?
This grandpa has... Oh, shit. Sorry.
I'm confused. What is this?
This grandpa in Japan, he drives around on a bike.
Oh,
with
my
15 phones
God.
Playing Pokemon all at the same exact time.
Look at this. This guy has 15 phones.
It's ridiculous.
This guy needs to find hookers.
There's people that do this also in their car with maybe 4 or 5 doing exactly what you're saying.
This man needs a better hobby. This is preposterous. Look at his he can't see what the fuck's going on in front of him. He spends about $300 a month to buy virtual currencies in the game. Wow, that guy's bored.
Or in an innovative genius, depending on the perspective. Well, no, people misuse their innovative genius.
How is he innovative? He's just playing a stupid game while he's driving around on his bike like an asshole.
Well, he's doing...
This is back to the Son of a Woman thing. It's passion. It's the most amazing moment of his life.
Listen,
driving around playing Pokemon.
I'm sure most people are on my side. Scent of a Woman.
Oh, you're crazy. You think most people are on your side? They think Scent of a Woman's the greatest movie of all time?
Not Scent of a Woman, but I was defending Godfather, Scent of a Woman.
Well, you weren't defending Godfather against me. I mean,
I'm going to throw you under the bus.
Fan.
Okay. I'm going to manipulate this conversation. Jamie, can you edit this in post?
Did you see the video that just came out yesterday of a Tesla on autopilot avoiding a crash?
All right, so yeah, I have, and there's a lot of examples.
There's quite
like
a few of those. Yeah.
Of course, it's like hard to prove exactly what happened and whether autopilot was involved. Just like on the flip side, it's hard to prove that autopilot was involved in the dangerous stuff. But I think by any measure, the media is really negative in terms of their reporting on Tesla. I think
so?
I think you've talked to this about before. In general, negativity gets more clicks.
Right.
And I think negative stuff on Tesla gets a lot of clicks. So, not Tesla. Let me speak more broadly about autonomous vehicles. If there's any fatality, any crash, it's overrepresented. It's overreported on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me, people who are interested in AI helping save lives in these systems like autopilot, I feel you carry the responsibility of being at least as good of a driver you are when it's under manual control. So don't text and drive. Keep your eyes on the road.
Yes.
If I say anything over and over on this podcast, is that.
Yes,
Drunk
good for you.
driving, of course, is
course.
the other one. And so don't drink and drive. But the number one thing is distracted driving.